Ooh, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at you guys with our week 3 team builder slash battle for the IBL. This week we take on OG Albina, coach of the Miami Mence. And if you guys are hyped, make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys are brand new coming from OG's channel or the IBL Discord or any other server, make sure to subscribe if you guys are new for more Pokemon content. I do post doubles, singles, draft league, all that good stuff. So definitely make sure to go ahead and check that out. So OG Albina, is a really good player. I follow his YouTube and I just seen that he made it to the Little Cup finals, so definitely gonna watch that video. And if you guys haven't checked out OG, definitely make sure to check him out. His link will be down in the description below, along with a link to every other coach that's in the IBL as well. So make sure to go check him out. Make sure to show him some love and follow the league, guys. It's pretty interesting so far. But yeah, if you guys have seen the thumbnail, you guys probably know. If you guys don't know yet, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Caught the L last week. We caught the L, back-to-back L's. Very unfortunate, very sad, but you know, things happen. We are just getting back into draft league, so I'm cutting myself some slack, but definitely looking to bounce back this week for sure. So if you guys have made it this far throughout the video, there will be a timestamp right about now of when the battle will start if you guys do not want to watch this team builder portion of the battle. But let's just go ahead and dive right into it. My man OG definitely has a threatening team here. You guys can see the 6 that I'm expecting, and then the 5 littler ones are the ones that I don't expect as much. But you can see that he has the Gothitelle, a trapping Pokemon, which is very good against my team. It traps things like my Hitmontop, like my Vileplume, things like my choice locked Pokemon, like a banded Darmanitan or a choice scarf Darmanitan, or even like a choice scarf Dragapult. They can trap it in, Calm Mind as much as they want, and then go ahead and reverse sweep me pretty much. So Gothitelle is a huge threat. I do expect him to bring it. Lucario as well. Lucario can be ran physical or special, which is very intimidating about it. So we had to try to kind of cover for both. Not really cover for both, but definitely have enough to take care of the Mon itself. So I do feel that this week's prep we definitely did that. GMAX Snorlax, which is the biggest threat to my team, to be honest. I don't. My fighting type is Hitmontop. And you guys might recognize a couple of new members on our squad here. So if you guys didn't check out our draft little transactions that we made, make sure to go check that out. That will be in the description down below. But like I was saying, Snorlax is a huge threat for my team. My fighting type is Hitmontop, which isn't known to be the strongest, so we definitely have to be careful in checking that. Claydol, which is a bulky Trick Room setter that I do expect him to come because it does have a fairly alright matchup against my team. Psychic and Ground do hit a lot of my Mons, so definitely expect that to come. Crawdon as well, like a choice banded, maybe Swords Dance with adaptability can definitely come. Since I do have 2 fire types, a ground type, a lot of psychic type, and a ghost type, his dual stab is just really good against my team, so definitely see that coming. And surprisingly enough, I do expect the Burb Cramorant, because if you check my team, Cramorant actually has a pretty good matchup. Its speed tiers are right, but its dual stab is really good against my team, water and flying. So yeah, I definitely expect Cramorant, and I'm kind of fearing Cramorant, to be honest, so hopefully he doesn't bring it. But the 5 on the side, as you guys can see, are Raichu, Aromatisse, Kofag, the Turtonator, and the Ferrothorn, which I do not expect him to come. I could see him maybe bringing Kofag instead of something like Claydol, or maybe even the Lucario. But Lucario I definitely see coming Choice Scarf this game if he does bring it. But Aromatisse is another one I could see him substituting for something like the Claydol, just to get a bulky Trick Room setter up and a good Trick Room setter. So as you guys can see, my opponent's team has Trick Room, which is very threatening. The speed control is we definitely have to try to put a stop to that. So I think we did a really good job with this week's build. So let's go ahead and dive into our team now. So leading off the team is going to be my boy Scorpio right here, the shiny Drapion. This week he's going to be rocking Toxic Spikes, Taunt, Knockoff, and Poison Jab. I do have a bulkier variant of Scorpio here. It's like, I want to say max HP, some spit def with a little bit of attack in there. You guys can see we have Battle Armor instead of Sniper, just because we don't want to get crit on any moves. But this thing can pretty much check all his offensive force in Trick Room except Snorlax, so this thing checks choice specs. Gothitelle, it checks a max special attacking Claydol because we do have Shuckaberry there for the Earth Power. We do live an Earth Power and then another one, and then knock it off with kill it with knockoff in return. We also hit Aromatisse for super effective damage. We can wall that thing completely, as well as Kofag. So this thing's a really big threat to his team. Taunt, just to taunt all his Trick Room setters, and then Toxic Spikes just to get him up so that we can spare some damage. The only resist that he does have is going to be Ferrothorn and the Bird, which aren't really going to appreciate the knockoff either that we're going to be hitting off on him. I wanted to Tech Fire Fang on there, unfortunately couldn't fit it, but definitely excited to use my boy Scorpio here. So next, we're gonna have my boy Orbeetle, aka Megamind here, making his debut actually. So whoop, go Orbeetle. Hopefully he's the one that changes our win-loss ratio. But Megamind here is gonna be rocking the Frisk ability with the weakness policy, Bug Buzz, Trick Room, Imprison, and Psychic. So this thing can pretty much wall all his Trick Room setters. They don't really touch him. I'm max HP, a good amount of speed def with a little bit of special attack. I do have about 12 speed EVs in there just to outspeed a potential no speed Shell Smash Turtonator, which I know is really random, but the EVs didn't really benefit me going anywhere else, so I figured I might as well throw them in speed. Frisk is good because we can scout out some items that my opponent has, and then weakness policy is just good for things like the Kofag. If they want to run Shadow Ball, we will eat that and then knock it out in return with Psychic. And another important thing to keep in mind is that the GMAX Psychic is going to give us Gravity, which will play a part later in our team build. So yeah, pretty much Megamind here, just going to be coming in our GMAX Mon, bringing it for the first week, so let's see how it does. Next, we got my boy Hitmontop. So Hitmontop went through a couple variations here. At first, it was Choice Bandit because it was really good Choice Bandit with Mach Punch against his offense, but I figured he does have a lot of Psychic types. He has Aromatisse in the Fairy type. He has a Resistance immunity in Kofag there, so I figured that wasn't the best set, so I ended up going with a Shed Shell set. Also want to give a big shout out to my boy JB for helping with this week's team build. I think JB was the only one who helped me this week, but we're running a almost max HP, enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Crawdon, which Scorpio is actually running enough speed for, I think, an Adamant Jolly Crawdon, if I'm not mistaken as well. But like I said, him on top here with the Shed Shell, Mach Punch, Rapid Spin, Close Combat, and Brutal Swing. So this thing can, if it does get trapped by Gothitelle, it's not really a problem. We go ahead and switch out, go right into our Orbeetle. If he sets up Trick Room, we'll just Trick Room it back. So that's pretty cool. Rapid Spin there just because in case he wants to bring something like the Ferrothorn, we can Rapid Spin those rocks away. Same thing with Claydol. Claydol can get his rocks up, but we can go ahead and spin them away. So that's pretty much why Rapid Spin is there. Mach Punch does good damage to Lucario, to Crawdon with its priority, along with Close Combat hitting the Snorlax, Intimidate over the Technician just because I want to get the -1 on Snorlax. So yeah, pretty much my set here. I think it's pretty nice, but that's what Dizzy Bum here is meant to do. Next, we have my boy Knuckles. My boy Knuckles is Life Orb this week. He's rocking Flare Blitz, U-Turn Superpower, and Taunt. So pretty interesting set here. Taunt, of course, is there for his Trick Room abusers. We don't want him setting up Trick Room. If he sets up Trick Room, we are in big trouble for those 5 turns that his Trick Room is up. So we definitely have to be aware of that and try to stall some of it out. But Taunt right there helps us out with that. And really, Knuckles here is just going to be wall breaking the whole game. There's not one safe switch into this unless he has like thick fat Snorlax, but everything else is getting chipped down immensely. Even Turtonator, if it is defensive, does not appreciate his superpower, so that is something to keep in mind as well. So Demand at 10 here, aka Knuckles, can be putting in the work this week. Next, we have my boy who I'm very, very excited about. I hope he puts in a lot of work this week. Is going to be my boy Kevin the Durant. So Kevin the Durant is rocking an Adamant set this week because it only has enough speed to outspeed his Lucario, which is the fastest mono. No, is Raichu's actually, but I don't expect him to bring Raichu, and if he does, we have a lot to measure with, a lot to take care of that Raichu, but enough speed to outspeed Lucario. Adamant with Hone Claws, Iron Head, X Scissor, and Superpower. So if I get a Hone Claws up, I actually have a chance to knock him out a max HP Gigantamax Snorlax, which is just insane. This thing is super powerful. This thing also forces a lot of switches, so I figure Hone Claws is actually the best set to run, because I could force a switch. I'll go ahead and hit the Hone Claws, get the +1 in my accuracy, which will nullify that hustle ability, and then we just start clicking buttons and we start knocking things out. So hopefully my boy Durant here does put in work. It's max attack, adamant, enough speed for Lucario, and then the rest in HP. So lastly, we have our win condition. So we have to be really smart with how we play with Primarina here. But Primarina is the last one, aka Melody. She's rocking a Calm Mind, Moonblast, Drainy Kiss, Surf set with the Wakan Berry. So this thing has a good amount of HP, a good amount of defense, enough speed for that Adamant Crawdon, and then about 28 special attacking EVs, I believe. So this thing at +1 pretty much dents everything on his team. Nothing really wants to switch it in. We can take hits from all of his special attackers like Gothitelle, Claydol, Cramorant, Raichu because of the Rockon Berry, Kofag, the Aromatisse, and even the Turtonator we can knock out with the Moonblast. This thing is just great. Drainy Kiss is there for recovery. I was debating whether or not I want to bring Sing, just because we can get gravity up with our Orbeetle, and then our accuracy is I think like 90, I want to say, with Sing, but I figured it's not really worth it. Drainy Kiss is worth all the recovery that we're going to be getting back on things like the Crawdon. If he thinks that he'll outspeed me, he does not. I have no speed for that. Things like Turtonator also don't want to take a Drainy Kiss. I think it does about 60% at +1, and we gain about 40. So Drainy Kiss will be there more for like a kind of like healing situation, but Moonblast and Surf pretty much dents in his whole team once we're at +1. Once we're at +2, everything's dying. So this is really our win condition here, hoping that we can clean up the game with Melody or just put in a lot of work with it. But yeah guys, that's going to be our team build for this week, and I'll catch you guys in the battle. Alrighty guys, we are back and we are about to get right into this battle. Like I said, if you guys did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on OG Albina, coach of the Miami Mence, and yeah, we're about to get it going. I'm gonna let him know that we are all ready to go. And then yeah, so good luck, have fun to my opponent OG, and then we'll definitely see who takes the dub. Switching it up this week guys, no controller Joy-Cons. Hopefully that will be the change that we need. We're gonna go ahead and see what 6 my opponent brought, and yep. Oh, okay, actually a lot of stuff we weren't expecting. So no Claydol, no Cramorant, and no Lucario. Okay, which is really good. No Lucario is really good. That means our once Ferrothorn is gone, our Primarina just kind of goes in. But I really do love getting up Toxic Spikes. The only thing that threatens out my Drapion in the beginning is maybe nothing. Nothing really threatens out my Drapion here, so I think I'm just gonna leave Drapion, get up a T-Spike. We'll find out if his Snorlax is immunity or if it's stick fat right off the back. And yeah, I think that's probably the best lead we can do. But Durant is gonna put in so much work once I get that Hone Claws off. So like I said guys, make sure to go check out my opponent's side of the battle on his side of the channel, something like that, and we'll see how everything goes. Let's see what he leads off with here. Turtonator, okay, so Turtonator, I kind of just like getting up the T-Spike here. I want to see if Turtonator, just in case it is like a Shell Smash variant, if it gets anything to really hit my, gets Iron Tail to hit maybe something like my Primarina, but that doesn't really hit my Primarina that well. I kind of just like getting up the T-Spike right now. I could also taunt the play. I'm actually going to taunt this thing, because it can't really do anything. We only need this for Gothitelle. Let's go ahead and taunt this thing so it doesn't Shell Smash on us. We'll taunt here. Let's see what he goes for. This thing does carry Earthquake, so Okay, goes for Flamethrower. We should be able to eat this pretty good. We are Spadef this week. And yeah, here we're just going to go ahead and get up a T-Spike. We know he has Flamethrower. Okay. I'm going to try to keep track of his team here. But a T-Spike's really good here. Let's see if he predicts that and goes for like a rapid spin or something. Flamethrower, okay. So here, I think we're just going to bring in my Primarina and just start putting on some pressure. Okay, he does get the burn. That's a little annoying, but it should be okay. This thing can still switch in on the Goth, if anything. Do I want to switch this in right now? I'm kind of down to switch it in right now. It's not going to be doing a lot to us. We can get off a big Moonblast on something. Let's run a quick calc and let's see what Primarina is doing to like a regular Turtonator here. Doing about 6%. Yeah, he can't really do anything to my guy. And how many more turns with Taunt does he have? This is his last turn of Taunt. So let's go ahead and knock off here. Find out his item, because he'll probably want to spin here, right? If he spins... Let's actually go into Melody, because if he spins, we can get off a big Moonblast here. And even at +1, I'm pretty sure we still outspeed. Yeah. Yep, he does rapid spin here. Yep, he gets the speed boost, but it's not going to matter too much. Do I Calm Mind here is the question. Do I Calm Mind? Because he is special. Actually, I could double out predicting the the Ferrothorn to come in. Because if Ferrothorn comes in, what I bring in? I could bring in Drapion, try to get up another T-Spike. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for a Moonblast here. We should do about 60 to this day. Okay, he actually switches out. So, he's going to go into Ferrothorn there. So, I should have predicted it, but it's okay. Ferrothorn comes out here. That did how much? That did about, I want to say 20%? 15%? So it looks like he's pretty Spadef. I think I should go right back into Drapion. I can knock off this thing's leftovers. We'll definitely take a hit. I think I'm going to put T-Spike though. Because I really want to get that T-Spike up. Probably get up his rocks here, or probably his spikes. Let's see. Stealth Rock, yep. That's not bad. As I'll get up a T-Spike here. Okay. I'm actually inclined to knock off, but I think Stealth Rock. Oh, that's what I get for pressing A. But I think T-Spike is probably the best that we could do. Probably the best. Yeah, he's gonna switch back into Turtonator. He has no reason not to. Yep. And I think I'm gonna knock off here, to be honest. We can see this thing's item. And yeah, let's go ahead and knock off. Let's figure out this thing's item. That's what I really want to see, because I don't really have the best switch into this. I could bring in Melody again, but we don't want Melody taking too much, because it will take the Stealth Rock. So let's go ahead and knock this thing off, see how much we do. This thing's pretty defensive, so I'm thinking this will only do like 10%. But at least we'll figure out his item. Yep, doesn't do too much, like I said. Heavy duty boots, okay. Okay, so here I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spam Toxic Spikes until I die. Because Drapion, it was only here for Gothitelle, really. We do kill the Aromatisse with, what's it called? We do kill Aromatisse with, what's it called? He does just spam rapid spin, okay. So I'll let him kill me with rapid spin here. Do I get anything out of this exchange though? Is the question. I guess I get a free switch. I'll try to get the poison jab poison here, I think. Let's see if we get it. I think it's 30% chance. Yep, okay, we do get it. So that's pretty lucky. But we'll go ahead and he'll go ahead and rapid spin here. Okay, so this thing is now at +2. Which really isn't the scariest thing because we do have our Primarina in the back. Takes big damage. Okay. So how much is Turtonator taking? It's not gonna take a lot, right? Nah, it's not taking a lot. Okay, let's go Melody here. Because now we do threaten this thing out. I want to see what does more to the incoming Ferrothorn here. Moonblast is the one doing the most. Is it worth doubling out into Knuckles here? I feel like it is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the double. Because even if he switches into something like Aromatisse, yeah. And plus we're burning a lot of time too, so we're gonna keep that in mind. But we're gonna double here into Knuckles. Let's see. Yep, he does go ahead and switch out. He does go into free hugs. He goes into free hugs here, and let's see. And we're gonna go into Knuckles. Okay, so we do predict that correctly. I think we could just let off a pretty free Flare Blitz here. I don't think he has anything on his squad that wants to take it. What's Turtonator taking from this? Probably like max HP, some defense. From my Darmanitan, Superpower is doing about half. Flare Blitz is doing about 20%. Let's go for Flare Blitz. He does have a free switch into his Turtonator here, but it should be okay. Now I think about it, maybe a double into Hitmontop and getting rid of the spikes was the best choice there. So let's see, he should go right back into Turtonator. Die. Ooh, okay. This is good. This thing's gonna take 60 to 80% for sure. Oh wow, this thing just kind of almost drops. Okay. So that Aromatisse, I want to see if we'll kill him with like a U-turn. U-turn does about 12% if he's max HP full defense. Let's go ahead and go for it and let's get out of here. Oh, I hope this kills. Okay, it does kill. So 5-5 here, guys. We get rid of Aromatisse. Oh, I'm at 51 health. Is that enough to switch back in on rocks? It is, barely. Okay, so we do have one more switch in. Here, I think I like going Melody because he doesn't really have anything for it. Or even Dizzy Bum. I don't have it. So should I go Dizzy Bum here? Kind of like going Dizzy Bum. I'll go Melody just in case he does go into Gothita. I think that's the scariest thing. But we do take rocks damage, but we can get Draining Kiss back, so. But Darmanitan comes in, gets one more kill if we don't get rid of the rock. If we get rid of the rocks, so that's good to keep in mind too. I could see him going into something like the Snorlax, maybe. He goes back into, yeah. Why wouldn't he, right? I think here I'm just gonna go Hitmontop. Can't really do much to me. If he doubles into his Gothita, we are Shed Shell, so we don't have to worry too much about all that. Those rocks are killer though. I really need to get rid of them. We do get off the Intimidate. And he just Leech Seeds here, so Rapid Spin does get rid of the Leech Seed as well, so that's something to keep in mind. He could protect here, which could be a little bit annoying. And that actually does a lot. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna rapid spin here. He doesn't have a immunity, and we will get that +1. Okay, he does switch out into take Heath. Okay. Frisk. Ah. Okay, so he's not shadow tag. Okay, that's really good. Wow, and that rapid spin did a lot. Why did it do so much? I don't know why it did so much. Let me see. Him on top. Into a Goth. And it's not trapping, it's Frisk. Rapid spin did a lot more than that, so I don't really think it's HP invested. Okay, so that it's not gonna die, but I'll just go into Orbital here. Orbital is our designated switch into this. We do have rocks off the field. If he trick rooms, we could trick room back, so we're not really worried about that. But man, Frisk, Gothitelle. A lot of people don't forget that Gothitelle runs competitive and Frisk too, along with Shadow Tag. So we'll Frisk him. And he's Choice Scarfed. Okay, so Choice Scarfed. Okay, so he definitely doesn't want to stay in here. He most likely goes... I think I could just double into Ferrothorn and pick up another kill here. I kind of like doing that. I mean, yeah, doubling into Knuckles here and picking up another kill, hopefully. Let's see. So Choice Scarf, Frisk, Gothitelle, so that's good. Okay. Let's see. Because, I mean, what's it called? The Ferrothorn is a free switch in here. Okay, he does go into this, so... Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go in Darm. So that's a good middle ground play by my opponent. He will take toxic damage. And is it worth... kind of don't see it worth risking my... Oh, we have to hurry. Okay, so we're just gonna keep playing. So I'm just gonna go for a superpower here, I think. Actually, I could switch into Primarina. I'm just gonna go for a superpower here because after toxic, I think it kills. And then, yeah. Oof, it doesn't kill. That's disappointing. Okay, so let's see what he goes for. Draco. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so now he's at -2. He's close to dying. So that means that okay, he will die to the next turn. So kind of just like going Dizzy Bum here. Is that the play? Yeah, let's go Dizzy Bum. And then what we could do is we could just I think we can just it looks like it's doing about 18 to 20% with the Mach Punch, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Or actually, it's Brutal Swing to play. I'll go Mach Punch here. I gotta make my moves really fast because we only have 4 minutes left now, so I'll go Mach Punch here. It should kill. Okay, it does kill. Okay, cool. So I think 4-4 is the score now. And here he should just bring him back his Gothitelle. Man, if I had hazards, if I had my Toxic Spikes up there, it would be so good, but let's see. Yep, he goes right back into Goth. I don't want him to double into something. Like, yeah. I'm gonna go Mega Mine here, I think. Because I could GMAX, live anything he wants to go for, get up the Psychic, and I can bring in Kevin and just start draining out his team. I think that's gonna be the play, guys. Yep. Does he double into Ferrothorn? Let's see. Trick. Okay, well, that's not really the worst thing here. I think I'm just gonna Dynamax and go for the Gravitas, I think. What's it doing to like a Ferrothorn though? real quick. Can we look that up? This is orbital, GMAX. Okay, it's not doing a lot. So I think I'm just gonna launch off a Bug Buzz here and wait on the Dynamax. See what he wants to switch in. Chonk. Let's be Snorlax. Okay. So let's see how much this does. Does about, I want to say like 10%. Okay, so I think we could just Dynamax here. Actually, I'm bringing him on top. Okay, we gotta play fast. We gotta play fast. Gotta keep Dynamax. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. And it's still 4v4. I wasted a lot of time calcing in the beginning, so now we just gotta play off the dome. We can't be doing all that extra stuff now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get off the Intimidate. He should have Zen Headbutt for this thing. That's what I'm expecting him to have. He actually doubles into Goth. Good play. Good play. It's not Choice Scarfed. I'm willing to Brutal Swing just because I think we'll live one. So I'll go for it. Oh, he does outspeed us. Wow. Oh, that's such a bad thing for us. Oh, he got the crit. Okay. Well, I think we just have to go Mega Mine and just try to set up now. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and Dynamax Max Flutter by this, I think. Okay, stayed in, so it won't live this. He probably thought I was gonna normal Bug Buzz, so he'll get his weakness policy, but we're just gonna go ahead and we should outspeed this if I'm not mistaken. I think this does outspeed max speed. Okay. Big Mega Mine here. That crit was tough. I want to see if that crit mattered. And he gets the para, bro. Come on. That's so tough. Should just drop. Ah, it doesn't drop. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go for the Gravitas just in case I don't live this hit. Pretty sure I do though. This has like Shadow Ball or something. Thunderbolt here. Doesn't really do that much. Yep, we get parried, right? Okay. Let's go. Please, we have to hit this. We have to hit this. That's tough, that's tough, that's tough. This Bug Buzz can't really do much. Damn. 2 paras is really tough. We'll knock this thing out, but man, that's so bad. That's so bad for us. He got Thunderbolt, man, para. That's so crazy. Okay, so he goes into free hugs here. I think this is my chance to go Durant, and I have to set up. I think that's the only way we win this game. And hope that he doesn't have anything too crazy. Leech Seed, okay. Oh, I thought he would miss, but it's okay. Here, I'm just going to go for Hone Claws. I don't think anything Ferrothorn can do can knock me out in one hit. So we'll just go for it here. Okay, so we get up our Hone Claws, and max he can do this is like 30% with Body Press. Stealth Rock, okay. Should we get up to +2? I feel like if we get up to +2, we win, so I'm gonna go for it, I think. Let me see, I think I have some time. I'm at 104. Nothing really wants to live this. Max will take his 30. We'll be at 30%. How much does Crawdon Aquajet do to us? Crawdon's Aquajet, Fish Choice Banded. Does about half, so we just need a hit here. Okay, so we'll knock this Ferrothorn out. Yep. Now, interesting enough, if he brings in Snorlax, yeah, we'll take Iron Barbs. We're at 87. We're at 63, so Choice Banded Araquanid will not kill us. And if this thing Dynamaxes, we actually don't knock it out. If it's max HP. But nothing really wants to switch it on his team right now, except he has to bring in Snorlax. Eugene. Oh, okay, so he's gonna try to kill me, but it shouldn't kill. It really shouldn't kill. It only does about half. Yep, we should live. How did he kill us? How did he kill us? I'm so hot right now. Okay, well, we have to go into Melody here. I don't even know how he killed us. We were at 54. Oh, it was a roll. It was a roll, and that was a 37% chance to knock us out. So here, our Draining Kiss. That might not be the play. Does this kill? I hope it does. Oh my god, bro. This is such an unlucky game for us. Yeah. That's a very unfortunate for us. We had about a 56-point chance to knock him out with that Draining Kiss. Should the Draining Kiss again. Aquajet, yep. So he'll get off that little bit of chip. And I think his Snorlax has a Seed Bomb in the back. We are kind of defensive, so maybe we can live a hit from the Snorlax. I don't think we live a hit. See, we're at 76 HP. We are at 44%, so a Max Strike will kill us here if he's not even attack invested. So here we're just going to let off. I think a Moonblast is the play, unless, what I have in the back? Mega Mine, which is Scarfed. I could sack it off, but then I'll take Rocks damage, so there's no real point. I'm just going to Moonblast here. Yeah, guys, this is such a tough battle. Those Thunderbolt crits sucked. The roll on Aquajet sucked. It's only gonna do like 10% with this Moonblast, which is unfortunate. We needed Durant to live that Aquajet. If it did, I think we just won the game. Moonblast here. Yeah. And yep, he could just GMAX your plants and this should kill. Yep. I think that's gonna be game, guys, unfortunately here. Man. That's so unfortunate to lose like that. Yep. What was he? He was AV, so we really weren't doing anything to that. I'm just gonna Psychic, I guess, maybe. Well, guys, that's going to be our week 3 game against OG Albino. We almost managed to put it through. We put it really close to a 1-0, so definitely really close, but we didn't manage to pull out the victory. But guys, a couple plays I think I could have done better there was the first double out on Ferrothorn. I think that would have helped. The roll on Aquajet kind of sucked, but hey, that's Pokemon, you know. Can't really hate. But we are 0-3, unfortunately, to start off the season, guys, so really sorry about all that. But we'll definitely be trying to bounce back on the next week again, even though we keep saying that it's going to work sometime. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. Also, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Definitely be posting up a lot of Pokemon content. So catch you guys on the next one. Peace.